I'll be racking the Platinum End episode 3. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Oh yeah, I'm hopped up for this. He's far from an ordinary high school student. He's gonna jinx himself in saying that because he's gonna have to go up against other candidates, so he's gonna definitely be far from ordinary. The thing is, though, that Angel probably noticed that he noticed because of the way he's staring intently into the sky while everyone else is walking at. I mean, he already paused for a few seconds, so I'm guessing that's how that's how the Angel noticed. Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, his Angel's so far away too. I think it. No, but even if he would have called for his Angel, there's no way. Childhood friend. I mean, I know I shouldn't be laughing, but damn, that's the way to start off an episode. No, looks like things are changing because it looks like he's looking at Saki at a brighter light with all the sparkles. Okay, here's what I think is going to happen. He may have noticed he's aware, even though he got hit by the red arrow. But my guess is here, it's only going to amplify the feelings of the love he's going to have towards Saki, his childhood friend. That's going to be my guess. And I figured it was going to be a childhood friend too because of the ED song, because it does show Saki there and the childhood friend, even though they didn't show the full face of the childhood friend. The facial features looked really similar to, and then Shiaki also shows up in the opening too. So there is no way they were going to show her off a lot in the opening or ED songs if she wasn't going to have a major role to play in the series. But now I can't wait to see what role she's going to play though. Sense. I'm assuming Sense is the name of the song, which I'm definitely going to have to get the full song to listen to eventually. But it is interesting, though. Saki didn't utilize the white arrow, which means either her Angel doesn't have the ability to utilize that, or maybe she's going to try to utilize Mirai to try to help her eliminate some of the other candidates. Either one of the two. Considering the fact that all the candidates oh man. Oh no! I mean, I'm not gonna blame him though because he was hit by the red arrow. I mean, I'll give it credit. It does make Saki a little bit more interesting now because now it makes you wonder what could have caused her to give up on life. Because in the first episode, it does establish that to be a candidate, you'd have to look at your life in a certain way for that to happen. So it makes you wonder what happened. I like this though. It shows you like the creepy power of the red arrow when you're hit by it, and we're seeing the full ramifications of it. Shit, he sounds like a fucking puppy. Glad after Master came back the way he'd be talking. Shit. No, Metropolitan would have probably been, yeah. And plus, Metropolitan would have been on his guard, too. Well, yeah, if it was Metropolitan, they wouldn't have been able to approach him that closely. Hmm. And I like this. Every single time we see like the arrow flash, at the very least, we see that it's the effect of the arrow. I mean, a big influence on Marai's psychological state. So I do like that. And saying that, help we only see Marai act like this while he's under the effects of the red arrow. Hope when the effects are gone, we see at least some kind of like a major reaction from him. Oh, and then leave them all alone too. You know something that's interesting about this? You can definitely tell Saki's completely uncomfortable about this. With the way she's not even reacting much at all to this specific situation. Kind of makes me wonder what type of shit she went through. Because at least when Marai was flying, we saw him reacting a lot. So now it makes me really curious on the backstory now. I'm assuming so. Hmm. I don't know if that's going to have any negative ramifications for Marai in a future episode, though. Well, pretty much any candidate should be keeping tabs on Metropolitan, man. Well, yeah, plus Metropolitan's gone in for all the potential opposition. Oh. I like this, though. It shows you how much of a savage Metropolitan is to be rejecting the peaceful option. And I'm assuming he's. Oh, man. Yeah, that's way too risky. Shit. I think it's the red arrow. At least I would hope it's the red arrow talking. Hmm. Yeah, Nase has a good point. Oh. And that'd be really convenient for Saki there. Yeah, that way it's a potential win-win. Okay, at least here we see some characterization for Saki. At least here, even though she doesn't seem to have the highest spin of Mariah, at least she doesn't want to throw Mariah into the figurative trash can, so to speak. I just love how she throws that out. Mm-hmm. I like this little dialogue here between these two angels. That's cute. And a bit of liveliness, too, before shit goes down. Huh. Oh, shit. The red arrows up going again. Okay, this rebel guy, the way he's smiling kind of creeps me the fuck out a little bit. I'm assuming Metropolitan's gonna show up. This seems like his calling card, too. I had a fucking feeling. Okay, I thought Rosina was utilizing the white arrow. Okay, that jig there looks kind of like a psycho, though, on the microphone. Like, no joke. Damn. Oh, that means the effects of the red arrow should be gone at this point, then. And Mariah should be completely back to normal at the very least. Hmm. I mean, he does have a. Well, yeah, not just that. He's special. He's got a special ranked angel. No, what? I was hoping at the very least the. Oh, come on. I wish they would have actually shown off that month, though, instead of it just being told on screen. But at least here it does reaffirm that they need to take down Metropolitan at the very least. The thing is, I would have loved to have seen him actually spend a month with Saki, even though he was under the effects of the Red Arrow. Oh, at least she's being honest. I mean, at least it's some character development from Mariah, though. Hero, I call bullshit. He acts more like a villain. Oh, now he's slightly changing his tune. That feels like a bait. Whichever, but some of the candidates are gonna fall for the trap, though. Because in life, there are people that are pretty fucking stupid, so I don't want to be surprised if some people take the bait. Hmm. That's smart. Or maybe he's trying to lead candidates into a sense of comfort by make. Wait, all the candidates are in Japan? Honestly, I don't know how I feel about the little platform where all the candidates have to be specifically from Japan. Why not spread them out throughout different countries in the world? Kind of feels like an all narrative decision, if you ask me. Yeah, it would only be good to go to the stadium if you had multiple people to back him up. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Don't tell me he's. Okay, I hope he has a damn badass plan. I hope he increases acting skills to pretend that he didn't see an angel if there is one that shows up anyway. Mm. At least he has the wings, though. So, hey, it could be worse at the very least. I don't think he's going to get that opportunity, though. Metropolitan Man has the wings, so he'd be able to dodge any attempt thrown at him. Unless he has his guard down, but Metropolitan Man seems someone experienced. I don't think being able to aim a red arrow at him would be absolutely easy at all. I like how they're making a countdown as if like a major game's about to start. But you know what? I guess in a way you could say it's fitting considering. Now that's an entrance. I gotta admit though, he does. He looks freaking styling whenever he shows up though. Even though he's an evil sack of trash. He's an I wonder if he made alliances with other god candidates. That has to be. That's probably it. Had a feeling. Maybe this is something that's staged. Okay, now it's getting interesting. Oh, man. Okay, now right when it was getting good. Okay. Gotta give it credit. The second up was damn good. Now, in saying that, yeah, there might have been a few downsides to the episode, though. This series is definitely showing a little bit of cracks in its armor. And no, it wasn't any of the sequences where Mariah was acting super lovey-dovey towards Saki because he was under the effects of the red arrow, so I'm not going to really mind that too much. My issue was that it skipped the one month when he was with Saki, where he was like, I want to protect this happiness I have with Saki. I'm like, writers, y'all didn't show anything in like that 1 month period. You just skipped over a lot of potential development because at least after the month passed, it looked like Mariah was a slightly changed man now that he wants to pursue a potential happiness with Saki. I would have loved to at the very least seen that period of time pass by in animation, not just have an exposition dump that something happened, you know? So that's my issue with the episode. It went a little bit too quick for my liking there. And to be honest, at least in a little bit of the second half, well, I absolutely like what I saw. And the twists were pretty damn cool. I gotta be honest. I don't know about y'all, but it felt like Mariah kind of acted a little bit like a simp. And let me explain why. Even after the effects of the red arrow are gone, you would have think he had at least a little bit more of a negative reaction towards Saki when Saki was saying that she didn't mean a future with Mariah. Like, you would think already alarm bells would be ringing, and he would show, I don't know, something on his face, but no. Nothing. It kind of makes it feel like he has no backbone. And if he does have a backbone, it's made out of like the cheapest gelatin that you'd find in a Walmart. And that's what really peeved me about this episode because first half, yeah, I understand some of the dialogue because he was under the effects of the red arrow. But the second half, at least a little bit in the first half, the second, I'm like, okay, the effects of the red arrow are gone. Yet the way he's still talking, it's like, no. I feel like the way they treated Mariah's character could have been better. Not saying it was absolutely awful. And speaking of which, they really didn't do much with Saki. I would have at least loved to have seen Saki's perspective on her utilizing the Red Arrow against someone that she used to look as a major friend. But instead, we really don't get anything about her inner monologues or anything like that. So it's like anything regarding Saki herself, it's like, they really could have handled her a little bit better than the way they did it. And again, I feel like this episode's rushing. I don't know if in the manga we get more of her perspective, but the way this episode handled things, I felt they could have used a little bit more inner monologues, or at least a little bit of dialogue towards Saki's perspective on the whole thing. But in saying that, I love what they did with Rebel, though. I liked how he was proactive. His planning was sound, and wanting to utilize Mirai was good. I thought he was pretty damn cool. So there were some positives in this episode. This wasn't an episode that was lacking in positive qualities. There were some positive qualities here and there. And I did love that little bit too where Nase was showing out Rebel and mentioning how Rebel is not ranked a lot. He's not ranked higher because he's not the smartest angel. And that was cute. So, despite certain things I didn't like about the episode, there were things that I appreciated, which is why overall I'm still going to give the episode a positive score. And if I were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll still give it a positive score of a 6 out of 10 because I enjoyed it. But this series is starting to show a few weaknesses, though. I'd be a liar if I was, oh, yes, the episode was flawless. No, it wasn't. But at the very least, the final bit of the episode kind of did redeem itself narratively because with the whole tension of seeing some other people with like those cool looking battle outfits, I'd be lying if I say it didn't hype me up just a little bit. So that's why. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention this, but I gotta say, the animation quality was good. And the voice performances in the episode itself were pretty darn good, if you ask me. And that's why I feel like the episode's worthy of an above average score of a 6 out of 10. Can't give it anything more due to its flaws, but I can only hope that episode 4 patches things up a little bit so that the series is a little bit more narratively consistent. At least I would hope. I just hope I'm not being overly optimistic because I am sometimes a little bit overly optimistic when it comes to anime. Then the last 2 episodes anime disappoint me sometimes. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna have faith in the series. For now, I just hope my faith in the series isn't displaced. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comments section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.